What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Pedro here, and I believe you're having an amazing start to your Saturday. Over the next few minutes, I want to actually share with you my fast meal that I have every single day. So I have decided to create a series, known as My Lifestyle. And in this series, I'm going to be introducing some of the things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis to really position myself to live a life of happiness, health, and success. So today I'm actually just going to walk you through what my first meal of the morning is, and it is always the same every single day. It's always the same every single day. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you what I got going on here. So I typically, when I wake up in the morning, I typically always have a glass of lemon water. This morning I actually had lime water, and then I typically get into some yoga for about an hour, and then after that I always come and have my first meal of the day. So I'm going to share with you what I actually have to really fuel myself for success, right? Bo Smith is in the house. So I eat 100% organic. I never ever sacrifice on that. So what I got going on right here, this is sprouted almond milk. It's almond milk that is made from scratch, and it is sprouted. That way when I take it into my body, I'm able to absorb all of the nutrients that my body actually needs. So this is what I actually use as the base for my smoothies, right? And I am 100% vegan. I've been vegan for maybe about 7 years. So my smoothie is always a vegan smoothie. So this is how we're living out here. If you really want to position yourself to live the life more abundant, you gotta fuel your body. You gotta fuel your machine. You gotta treat your machine like it's a Ferrari, right? So that's what I use for my base, right? I don't drink regular milk. I use like almond, right? So I use almond milk for my base, and then the next thing I do is, this is like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, right? And again, this is 100% organic. So I typically put this into my smoothie because I want to get as much of that good oil that really gets my brain running, So I typically just take like maybe, like a tablespoon of this, right? Sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. So we got that going on. And then for my sugar, I typically use dates, right? Again, the dates are organic. And I just buy this from Whole Foods, and I normally just use just a couple of them, right? So dates are very good for giving your body a lot of energy. It's very good for giving your body a lot of energy. Thomas, welcome. I hope you killed your workout yesterday at Ambleside Beach. I hope you killed your workout. So the next thing that I do is I use something called maca powder. Maca powder is something that the Aztec warriors used to use, right? Down in South America, down in Peru, the warriors would use maca before they go out to war, before they go out to battle. And it's a really good, healthy source of energy. So I typically use this in my smoothie, right? I always put this in my smoothie. I normally just take like one teaspoon and I put it in. So this is what is considered to be a superfood. That's what they call it. They call it a superfood. And another superfood that I actually put into my smoothie is something known as ashwagandha root. This is a really, 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 really good source of energy. So I normally put this along with the maca into my smoothie. So as you can see, I don't really take any shortcuts as it pertains to my health, as it pertains to what I'm putting into my body. I want to make sure that I'm fueling my body for success, I'm fueling my body for happiness, I'm fueling my body for optimum health and vitality, right? So we got maca going on, we got ashwagandha going on, and then I use hemp seeds. I always use hemp seeds every single morning and every single night. This is a good source of protein for me because I'm a vegan, and it's also a good source of oil, right? It's a good source of fats. So I put that into my smoothie. This smoothie that I'm actually making is like really, 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 really good. I think one day I'm gonna open up like a smoothie bar and I'm gonna charge like $14 for this, and the whole of Vancouver is gonna come out and buy it because it's really, really healthy and it's delicious. Right here we got something called flax and chia. Flax and chia. Flax and chia. This is what I consider another superfood, and it's another source of protein that I use. So majority of you, if you're not taking your health to the next game, you have no idea what I'm actually putting into my smoothie, but today you're going to learn and you're going to start using the same things. Right here I got something called fresh frozen bee pollen, right? Have you heard of bee pollen? Fresh frozen bee pollen. It's a really, 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 really good source of a wide variety of nutrients that the body needs for more optimum health and vitality. So I put that in. And then what else we got going on here? I have almond butter, but I don't use the regular almond butter, right? I use an almond butter that is sprouted. Therefore it absorbs very well into my body. And all of the almonds in here are actually organic. So like I mentioned in the beginning, every single thing that I put into my body is definitely 100% organic, right? So we got that going on in there. You see, my philosophy is that you only have one physical body that you're given, and you want to make sure that you're actually treating that body very, very, very well. A lot of people abuse their bodies, not realizing that this is the vehicle that we have to maneuver in this plane that we call Earth, right? Right here I got something called organic coconut MCT oil. This is an amazing product for the brain. Amazing product for the brain. That's why I'm so smart. Because I use a lot of these oils, right? So I always take a tablespoon of this, put it into my smoothie, and not only does it really help the brain, but it gives the smoothie a really, really good consistency, right? A really good consistency. And for my protein, I use a vegan Sun Warrior protein blend. An amazing product. So I put 1 scoop of this, and as you can see so far, it's taken me like almost about 5-6 minutes just to put like all these nutrients into my smoothie. So you can tell that I'm very, 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 very particular about what I'm putting into my body. And then I got my bananas. You know, my bananas are frozen, and again, they are organic. So we're gonna throw this in. And this is my lifestyle. This is my lifestyle. People ask me all the time, hey Pedro, it's genetics, that's why you're in great shape. it's the genetics. You got the black genes. That's why you look young. And I'm like, nah, you gotta put in the work. You know what people don't see is that I eat super clean. I work out like religiously, and there's no such thing as genetics. You know, if you met me like long time ago, you would have seen that I was in terrible shape. That over a period of about 10 years, I've actually just completely transformed my body, right? So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna get this mixing. I'm gonna get it mixing, and then I'm gonna have a conversation with you, and then I'm going to show you what the final product looks like. It's an amazing product. So let's put that in here. So, while that's mixing up, I want to share with you my philosophy of healthy eating. When I'm deciding what it is that I'm going to put into my body, I think about three specific things, right? Three specific things. Number one is my happiness, right? My happiness. A lot of people don't realize that the food that you eat actually affects your mood, right? So if you eat a lot of junk food, if you eat a lot of garbage, you're going to be feeling bad, you're going to be feeling down. But if you eat a lot of the right foods, these foods go into your body and impact your emotions. As a result, I always make sure that I'm eating foods that I know are going to help me feel good. And when I feel good, you know, I'm going to be very happy. So that's the first consideration that I take. The second consideration that I take as it pertains to the type of food that I choose is I consider my health, right? I consider my long-term health. So I'm asking myself, what is it that I have to do to make sure that my body is fueled to take me through the day, to help me overcome different obstacles and challenges that I face in this plane called Earth. So I make sure that the food that I'm eating is food that's helping me feel physically healthy, mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, and spiritually healthy. And the third consideration that I take as it pertains to the food that I'm actually eating is this food really going to help me achieve a high level of success? Now, I look at success as a marathon. I look at success as a long-term game. And I realize that my number one asset in helping me achieve success is not anything that's outside of me. It's actually this mechanism that we actually call the body, along with my mind and along with my spirit. So I eat for success. So majority of people live to eat. Myself, I actually eat to live. So we got our products going on here. I want to show you what it's going to look like. And my intention was actually to make a chocolate smoothie, and I just realized that I forgot to put my chocolate in. So we're going to throw that in. This is also organic. It's a drinking chocolate mix. I ran out of cacao powder, so we'll just throw that in, and we'll whip it up one more time. So one of the reasons I'm actually beginning to create this series on my lifestyle is because, you know, majority of times when I make videos and I'm typically just preaching. I'm just preaching about happiness, health, and success. However, the reason I decided to create my lifestyle series is because I really want to bring you guys and girls into my lifestyle, and you can see some of the things that I'm doing on the low to really, really position myself to achieve a high level of happiness, health, and success. I believe that it's important to always lead by example, and Gandhi said it best: become the change that you would like to see in the world. So I figured that, you know what, it's time now for me to begin sharing with the world what I'm actually doing. It's important for me to share with the world what it is that I'm actually doing in my private life in order to help me achieve success. So the final product is almost ready. The final product is almost ready. The final product is almost ready. So there we go. This is my superfood smoothie. And as you can see, the texture is just literally perfect. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. This is the first meal of my day. Go out there and make it a happy day, a healthy day, and a successful day, and make sure you remember to what? To eat healthy. It's delicious.